This is not a pond. This is not a still lake. What I'm in, it used to be a road.
Another letter was sent out, but when it arrived at the new address, Erdman wasn't living there. That's a violation of his parole. The business was broken into by a bolt cutter. The lock clipped right off. Breaking news tonight, we're told a Milwaukee police squad car has been involved in an accident. They're not familiar with the man at the center of this standoff and tell us he has no criminal record. I've referred to this in the past as the Jeremy Ross wind measurer thingamajiggy 6000. Certainly not high tech, but it demonstrates the kind of wind we're seeing out here. All the parties are pretty much on the same page. I'm apparently making lots of friends out here. Thanks, man. We're live at Summerfest. Jeremy Ross, Fox 6 News. No! The pain and shock echoes from the scene of the sudden death investigation to the home of a heartbroken family and a father who says he just lost his 4-month-old son.
Oh my God. Wow, I just say, I don't know how this could have happened.
They killed my nephew! They came to get him! I see when they came to get him!
Police say a daycare worker at Cuddle Care Daycare picked up a baby at home, then parked this vehicle and left the child in the car about 9:30 in the morning. The baby was found dead by 4 in the afternoon. Investigators believe hours in a sweltering SUV proved fatal.
You know you can't leave kids in the car in this heat.
Sierras McHenry says his son, Sierras Jr., was a happy and healthy baby. Now his family struggles with how and why the child's life was taken, relying on each other in a time of crisis.
They're here 100%. It's just, I love them for being here.
Now, we called the daycare for comment on this story. They did not return our call. Police say that they will hand this case over to the Milwaukee County District Attorney's Office. After that, charges could be filed.
It's pretty swollen.
A hand hacked up.
That's just a comparison.
Fingers frayed.
Me touching that, I don't feel that. I can feel it on the other side, but just not that side.
And the cuts.
Then there's that one.
Keep on coming.
There's that one. My entire arm got numb and cold.
Jordan Lass was slashed multiple times.
It was like a quick sting, like if someone were to pinch you or something like that.
He was surprised by the attack, but the weapon used was equally as shocking.
A samurai sword, that's just ridiculous.
Lass was inside this Village of Sullivan home Monday when police say an uninvited visitor, 18-year-old Robert Marquardt, walked in. Lass says he was hanging out with Marquardt's ex-girlfriend. She moved on. Marquardt did not.
He was just insanely jealous.
According to the criminal complaint, Lass received 5 lacerations and other injuries requiring 19 stitches, all caused by a weapon described as a blunt-edged sword.
Like maybe that.
About 4 feet long.
I was bleeding out.
Pictures show the injuries following the attack with fresh wounds tended to.
I feel lucky to be alive.
Court documents say shortly after, Marquardt was taken into custody and confessed to the police. A crime described as anything but dull.
I hope he goes to jail for a really long time.
Lass says it'll be about 2 weeks before he's fully recovered. If convicted on the charges, Marquardt faces up to 41 years in prison. There are the games. The sounds and sights surrounding the holiday suds.
It's the green beer that did me in.
Thousands hit the Water Street bars.
A lot of people drinking a lot of alcohol with fine Irish music in the background.
Everyone is so nice on St. Patty's Day.
If only that were true.
People have too much to drink and become argumentative, and we have assaults.
Really, come on, dude.
Why don't you keep walking there, boss? Why don't you keep walking?
Let's go.
You take care of him tonight, all right?
People have too much to drink and drive, and they're dangerous.
Milwaukee police count their numbers in a roll call as some try to count their alcohol intake.
It keeps going.
If they had a little bit too much to drink, we're gonna make sure they get into a cab.
Taxi cabs. I promise you, I would never drive.
Appreciate it.
Policing the pavement, you'll find Officer David Gransart as he finds one violation
Can't be walking around with a beer in your hand, though.
after another.
You know you can't walk around with that, right? Why don't you do me a favor? Go ahead and pour that out right there.
You're not allowed to drink alcohol on Milwaukee sidewalks.
So hopefully it's a deterrent effect that people look left and look right and see some blue and decide to moderate the green.
If you're not doing anything wrong, you should have nothing against the police.
On bikes and on the lookout. Law enforcement hoping this holiday is marked by festivities rather than felonies.
Happy St. Patty's Day!
All we're trying to do is just keep people safe.
The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office says for the average weekend, they make 11 drunk driving arrests. They say last year during St. Patrick's Day, That number was 77. The car they were riding in crashed into a parked semi-truck. Fox 6's Brett Bagansky tells you the woman driving that car is now in police custody. State Representative Tamara Grigsby regained consciousness in the hospital today. She was listed in critical condition last week. While there's no word on why Grigsby was hospitalized, it is known that she has quietly been waging a battle against cancer. As Fox 6's Laura Langamo tells us, she is not waging that fight alone. A 10-year-old girl is killed in a horrific accident the day after Christmas. The medical examiner's office says her mother was behind the wheel. The excitement and anticipation of opening up those holiday gifts gave way to the realization it's not what you wanted. An argument over religion turns into an assault in Kenosha. Police say a 19-year-old man became so enraged while arguing with his mother, he assaulted her with a 28-inch steel rod. Investigators say the teen told his mother he believes in science and her belief in God was, quote, stupid. She says he poked him in the chest and demanded he be more respectful, and that's when he attacked her. The teen says he grabbed the rod in self-defense because his mom grabbed a knife. The teen is facing 2 charges, including battery.
If you're a snow lover, this is a very frustrating 6-day forecast.
Wow, shocking.
That's crazy.
Very nice. You keep reminding us about 2008 when we were buried, of course.
Oh,
so.
yes, we were. Yes, we were.
The snow's coming. It's just a matter of time, folks.
It's a matter of when.